You know that little padlock icon you see up in your browser's address bar? We see it all the time, but have you ever really stopped to think about what it actually means? Is it just some decoration, or is it a sign that we're actually safe online? Okay, let's get into it. We're going to pull back the curtain on the technology behind that lock, the SSL certificate.
I mean, it's that little nagging question in the back of your head, right? Whenever you're about to type in a password or your credit card number, and in a world filled with phishing scams and online fraud, that fear is, well, it's totally understandable. It can really shake your confidence when you're just trying to shop or bank or even just talk to someone online.
And we're not talking about some vague, imaginary monster under the bed. No, these are specific threats. We're talking about those super clever phishing emails that look real, fraudulent websites designed to trick you, and the very real possibility of someone just snatching your private data out of thin air. These fears are legitimate, and they need a legitimate solution.
So, what do we do about all this? How can any website possibly earn our trust? Well, this is where our digital guardian steps in, a piece of technology that acts like a bodyguard for you and for the websites you visit, and it's called an SSL certificate. So what exactly is this thing? Well, SSL stands for Secure Sockets Layer, and at its heart, it's all about encryption. The best way to picture it is like a private armor tunnel, or a pipe, that gets built between your computer and the website server. Anything and everything that travels through that pipe is completely hidden from prying eyes.
Now, this digital guardian of yours has two incredibly important jobs. First up, authentication. It proves that the website you're on is the real deal, not some imposter site. And second, just as crucial, is data encryption. This is where it takes your sensitive info, your password, your credit card number, and scrambles it into complete gibberish that only the intended website can unlock and read.
But how does this all happen? And how does it happen so fast? It all kicks off in a fraction of a second with something we can call a secret digital handshake. The moment your browser reaches out to a secure website, they perform this super quick automated greeting to make sure they can trust each other before they start talking. So this handshake is basically this really fast four-step dance. It begins with your browser asking the website, hey, prove who you are. The server then shows its passport. That's the SSL certificate. Your browser then acts like a security guard, checking that passport to make sure it's legit and issued by a trusted authority. Once it all checks out, they create a brand new secret key just for that one session to lock down all the communication from that point forward. And here's the really clever part of the whole thing, how it stays so secure. The process actually uses two different kinds of keys. It starts off with what are called asymmetric keys, a public key to lock things and a private key to unlock them. They are incredibly secure, but they're a little slow. So they're only used for that first moment to safely pass a much faster symmetric key back and forth. Then, that single shared key is used to encrypt the rest of your visit. So you get the best of both worlds, unbeatable security and lightning speed. Okay, so we keep talking about this trusted passport. And that brings up a really important question. Who's actually issuing these digital passports? And does it really matter where they come from? The answer is, oh yeah, it matters. A lot. Think about it. You can't just print your own real passport at home, right? A government has to issue it. Well, it's the exact same idea online. A trustworthy SSL certificate can only be issued by a Trusted Certificate Authority, or a CA. These are organizations with super strict rules and procedures for verifying a website's real-world identity before they're allowed to hand out a certificate. They are literally the official passport offices of the internet. And the difference between the two is just night and day. A certificate from a CA, that's your official government-issued passport. It's trusted everywhere because a legitimate third party has done the work to verify who you are. But a self-signed certificate? That's like a homemade ID card you made yourself. Yeah, it might technically be able to encrypt stuff, but since nobody else has verified it, your browser has absolutely no reason to trust it. And what happens when your browser sees that homemade ID card? You've probably seen this before. You get this big, scary warning message. That's your browser screaming at you, whoa, I have no idea who this is. You're on your own here. For any website trying to do business, a warning like this is a total deal breaker. It just sends customers running. Okay, let's pull all these threads together. Why does this whole technical handshake and digital passport system matter so much? Because at the end of the day, this isn't just about security. It's about trust. It is the absolute foundation of the trust that makes our entire digital world go round. And SSL isn't just for when you're shopping online.
It is working silently behind the scenes pretty much everywhere. It's securing your bank transactions, your government services, your email, your company's private network, your VPN. I mean, the list goes on. Basically, anytime you're sending information that you want to keep private, SSL is the technology that's supposed to be there protecting it.
Ultimately, it really just boils down to this. Trust is the currency of the internet, and properly using technology like SSL is one of the most powerful, proven ways for any business or organization to build that trust with you. That little lock isn't just an icon, it's a promise. So the next time you're online and you see that little padlock, you'll know. You'll know about the incredible secret handshake that just happened in a blink of an eye, just for you. You'll understand the digital passport that was checked on your behalf. So the real question is, now that you know what's really happening behind the lock, is it going to change the way you see the web?